Hi everyone, I'm Lee Stevens of Soul Therapy Wellness Spa. So because Father's Day is coming up, I thought it would be a great idea to actually talk about skincare for men. And it's because we generally ignore our husbands and our sons, what they're doing with their skin. But I think it's really important that we get them on some sort of skin routine. Some men are what we call metrosexual. They like all the beauty products and they're really into them. But in general, I find most men are minimalistic and they don't want to fuss too much with that. So I'm going to introduce some simple things that they can do to still take care of their skin and also help with the different problems that they may have. So with men, they do shave every day, or most do, and unless they have a beard, which is another thing that we'll talk about a little bit later about skincare. But anyway, with shaving, what it does is it actually removes a lot of the hydrolipid layer on the skin. So you need to replenish that. That's really important. And it's also really important to cleanse the rest of the face. So even though you're not shaving this part, you still need to cleanse it because that's very important. The forehead and around the eyes, the temples, and the cheeks all need to be addressed as well, not just the lower part of the jaw. So my favorite is, well, I have some favorite cleansers, but this one is probably great. It's called the Mineral Exfoliating Wash from Ilike. It actually can be used as, if you do use a blade, it can be used to do the actual shaving. Another really good cleanser in general is eucalyptus. It's a eucalyptus cleanser from Shira. It's organic as well. And that's great in the shower. Actually, you can use it on the back if you have back acne. It's got eucalyptus, so it's very good for oilier skin types, and it's going to do a really nice cleanse. The last one that I have, I just actually got in. It's a clean and a toner in one, so it's awesome. It's 2 steps in one. And the reason I like this product is it actually has, it's aloe vera, but it's also got an ingredient called CannaCell, which is part of the hemp seed oil. So it's going to be hydrating as well as soothing. So it's awesome in the shower. When man can just clean his face and he's done. And then when he gets out, he's going to use some kind of a moisturizer. So I have 3 different types of moisturizers. Now, my favorite for after shaving is the Stone Crop Whip Moisturizer. This is also very good for sun damage because men tend to ignore sunscreen, and until they get onto using sunscreen, it's important to use a product that's going to help reverse the damage of the sun. Another very nice moisturizer is from Peter Thomas Roth. So it's an ultralight oil-free moisturizer. It's in a pump. So these are all pumps. So they're great. And they're going to use about, a pea-size amount. And that's it. They're going to use it all over the face and neck. The other product that I have is actually a lotion. And again, this is from Andalou. So they use a lot of organic ingredients in their product. This one again has the aloe and the CannaCell extract, which is hemp seed oil, and it's just a beautiful, nice and light conditioning moisturizer. So the last 2 products I'm going to talk to you about is sunscreen. If you can, anything, get them on using a sunscreen in the morning. In the summertime, it's most important. We live in Saskatchewan here, so we don't see the sun a lot, but it is important to wear sunscreen, and also when you go on vacation. So you're not in the habit of using sunscreen, you have to bring it out and put it right in front of them because it's important to use this first thing in the morning. So this is an Andalou product again. This one's the clear skin line, but it's got fruit stem cells in it. So it does help with reversing damage in the skin. It's 20% zinc oxide and it's quite white. So you're going to use that again all over the face and neck and ears and anywhere we know where the sun is going to hit. So don't forget this area, the neck, all the way around. And you can even dab it lightly around the eye, because the eyes, yes, you may wear sunglasses, but if you go swimming, of course, you're not going to be wearing. So you just dab it lightly. So zinc oxide is awesome because even if you have sensitive skin, it's not going to irritate your skin. And so you're going to see a bit of a whitewash. So it looks like that. But it's going to absorb into your skin and it's just going to leave a nice sheen. It's not going to be, it's not going to look white all the time. And then the last treatment I'm going to show is eyes. So men tend to ignore their eye area, and then by the time they get to their 50s and 60s, they definitely get the sallow droop in their eyes and the crinkle. So what we like to do for that, to prevent or to treat, is the Korean eye treatments that I have, and these are the hydrovial eye masks. So these are awesome because you're just going to place them. They have a lot of serum, so you're just going to place them around the eye like that, and you're going to leave that on for a good 15 minutes. 20 minutes is best. So you're going to do both eyes, of course, but this is just for show. And it's going to actually reduce the puffiness. It's going to bring hydration, and you're going to do this at least once a week. At least once a week. Twice a week is best, but once a week is most people can remember. So the differences in male skin is basically men have actually smaller sebaceous glands than women do, which is surprising. But they also men tend to have oilier skin because they have testosterone, and this increases the androgens, and the androgens are what increase the oil production in our skin. So that's one reason teenage boys tend to get more acne than girls, and the reason is because of the oil production, and then they get the bacteria. So the other difference is it's much thicker. So the epidermis and the dermis even are thicker, so they have more, firmness to their skin, and that's the reason men do age a little bit better than women. They have that thickness. Though in time, of course, as you get older, everyone's skin will thin out. The other thing is, surprisingly, men's skin is more fragile. That's due to the shaving, and also just due to the fact that they don't tend to take care of their skin, so their lipid layers are not actually even, and they'll have a coarseness to their skin. Their skin builds up, and it leaves the skin much more sensitive. So it is very important to do the cleansing step to remove the layers of the epidermis that don't need to be there. And it's important to hydrate and condition the skin after shaving if you do that. So if you have a beard, basically the same principles apply. You're going to use some of a cleanser in the beard and rinse that out really well, because you want to get into the hair and remove all of that dead skin that's being held by the beard. And then you also, of course, want to cleanse the rest of the face and the neck to clean your skin well. And you're going to also do a conditioner in the beard. So you can use, there's a lot of products out there that can be like a hair conditioner, but something very light, because you wanted to get into all of the layers of the hair. And for the face, of course, you're going to use your face moisturizer, and your sunscreen will be applied over that if you're going to be going outside. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I really appreciate if you would like, subscribe, and comment below. If you have any questions or comments, please do so. And I'll see you again in the next video. Ciao.